Welcome back to Venture Vibes. Today, we're shattering some myths, because when it comes to Malaysia, most Americans are flat out wrong. What they imagine is a sleepy, tropical backwater stuck in the past. But the truth? It's a rising powerhouse, modern, magnetic, and mind-blowingly misunderstood. Let's start with the tired image of Malaysia as a developing country lagging behind in tech. In 2025, that's not just outdated, it's embarrassingly inaccurate. Malaysia is now one of Southeast Asia's digital darlings. Thanks to its My Digital framework, the country has rolled out near-universal 5G access, built smart cities like Cyberjaya and Johor's Ibrahim Technopolis, and launched the region's most ambitious AI in government program. Facial recognition at airports. Seamless e-wallet ecosystems. Cloud-powered public services. It's not the future, it's already here. While many Americans still wrestle with patchy broadband in rural towns, Malaysia is building a seamless digital lifestyle at warp speed. Now let's talk money. Too many Americans picture Malaysia as economically shaky. But in reality, it's becoming a magnet for global capital. In just the first half of 2025, Malaysia attracted over RM300 billion in foreign direct investment, record-breaking, even by ASEAN standards. Tesla is expanding its EV gigafactory in Negeri Sembilan. Intel is deepening its semiconductor roots in Penang. Amazon Web Services has just launched one of Asia's largest cloud infrastructure zones near Johor Bahru. These aren't just investments, they're endorsements of Malaysia's talent, tech readiness, and economic resilience. And while the US grapples with inflation, rising debt ceilings, and political gridlock, Malaysia is quietly keeping its economic engine smooth and stable. The ringgit is gaining traction. Inflation is under control. And Malaysia's central bank is now admired for its proactive, no-drama approach to monetary policy. What Americans don't see is that while their media focuses on chaos, Malaysia is focused on calm, calculated growth. Let's take on the next big myth, the idea that Malaysia is socially backward or repressive. That couldn't be further from the truth. Walk through Kuala Lumpur in 2025 and you'll witness something rare, true multicultural harmony. A mosque next to a Hindu temple, a Buddhist shrine beside a church, street food from every corner of Asia, and people from every walk of life mingling without friction. Religious and ethnic diversity aren't just tolerated here, they're woven into the national fabric. And when it comes to gender roles, America should take notes. In 2025, Malaysia's top economic strategist is a woman under 40. Women lead banks, startups, ministries, and innovation councils. At university campuses across Malaysia, women now outnumber men in science, medicine, and law. It's not a country stuck in tradition, it's one that's gracefully balancing heritage with hypermodern progress. Culturally, Malaysia is a gem Americans rarely bother to unwrap. They imagine dusty villages. In reality, Malaysia is bursting with vibrant urban energy. Kuala Lumpur rivals any Western capital in nightlife, fine dining, and entertainment. Penang's Georgetown is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that blends colonial charm with hipster cafes, digital art festivals, and Michelin-worthy street food. Langkawi now hosts Asia's most luxurious eco-resorts, drawing in A-list celebrities and wellness tourists from Europe, Japan, and the Middle East. And Sabah's dive sites. They're ranked among the top 5 in the world in 2025. One of the biggest shocks for Americans would be Malaysia's quality of life. You don't need 6 figures to live well here. For the price of a cramped New York apartment, you can have a sleek, skyline view condo with a pool, gym, and 24-hour security in KL. Healthcare. World-class and affordable. Malaysia's hospitals are now pulling in medical tourists from Australia, the UK, and even the US, people tired of waiting lists and astronomical bills. Education. International schools, British and American curriculums, and world-ranked universities, at a fraction of the cost. Here's the kicker, Americans talk about freedom all the time. But in Malaysia, people enjoy a different kind of freedom, the freedom to walk at night safely, the freedom from school shootings, the freedom of affordable living, and the freedom to truly enjoy life without drowning in debt. In the US, the middle class is shrinking. In Malaysia, it's quietly growing. Environmentally, Malaysia is leading a silent green revolution. The government's 2025 National Energy Transition Roadmap is rolling out large-scale solar parks, hydro dams, and urban green initiatives that are making Malaysian cities cleaner and cooler, literally and figuratively. Meanwhile, deforestation is slowing, electric buses are running, and carbon targets are being met faster than predicted. It's not perfect, but it's far ahead of what Americans might imagine. And the people, let's not forget that. Malaysians are some of the kindest, most hospitable people on earth. They won't just help you with directions, they'll invite you for lunch. Americans often speak about southern hospitality, but Malaysia's warmth makes it feel like every city is a small town. It's deeply human, deeply humble, and incredibly healing in a fast-paced, divided world. In 2025, while Americans are still debating healthcare, race, and the rising cost of life, Malaysians are embracing a calmer, more balanced future. That's why expats are coming in droves. Digital nomads, retirees, young professionals, they're leaving San Francisco, Toronto, and London for Penang, Johor, and KL. And they're not just visiting, they're staying. So why are Americans completely wrong about Malaysia? Because they've been fed the wrong picture for too long. It's not a place stuck in time, it's a place ahead of its time. It's not struggling, it's soaring. And it's not irrelevant, it's inspiring. If you're watching this from the US, maybe it's time to change the lens. Malaysia isn't just another country in Southeast Asia. It's a rising star that shines brighter than ever in 2025. Thanks for tuning in to Venture Vibes. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe if you want more truths from places the world is sleeping on. See you in the next one.